Hello YouTube, my name is Simon Says, also known as Zach, and today we're going to look at a double battle that happened between a viewer of mine on my stream and I. Now this happened off the stream, but it was still a really good battle and it was interesting. I was challenged to a doubles battle, and I was like, you know what? That's another one I haven't really done very often. I've done a couple, but I think my team can do well. So I accept, and instantly I look at his team and I see it's mono ground type. And right there, I'm pretty happy about that, because that means Gliscor is going to have a field day because he's going to be faster. He's one of the fastest ground types. Also, Manectric is going to have a lot of fun with HP Ice. And Tyranitar can also have some fun. If I get a Dragon Dance off, I can be faster than pretty much everything he has, except for the Excadrill, because that's pretty fast. And of course we have Florges just to be there to have some wreak havoc, and Talonflame. Not going to do huge amounts this game, but can definitely add to the game. So we look at his team. He has Tyranitar, he has the Steelix, he has the everything. It's just all really, really good. And it was just a really good battle, so we're going to see how that ended up playing out. So we head in now. Yeah, it was a really good battle. So I start off with Tyranitar. I start off with Tyranitar. I'm like, you know what? Ground versus ground. May as well just start off strong. He sends out his Ghost ground type first. Golrock first. I go for the Dragon Dance. You know, typical play. Always good. Because this Tyranitar, he's a weird one. I avoided that. I remembered, oh yeah, I'm 4 times weak to fighting, and this thing has a fighting attack. They're going to switch to Cofagrigus. He tries to use Power Up Punch, which doesn't work. And I end up he goes for the Heavy Slam here. It does a large chunk, considering how bulky I am. But his Iron Fist is now gone, so that's good. And I'm going to burn him also for good measure, just to cut his attack in half even further. So I'm going to take my own Sandstorm damage. But in the end, he's going to get burned. He withdraws the Golok, which is fine. I'm going to go, and he brings out the Excadrill, which is an interesting move. So of course I know I can wall pretty much his entire team with the Cofagrigus alone. So I went for the Calm Mind. I'm taking a good amount of damage. He uses Shadow Claw, which is a move I wasn't expecting, and it does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. He loses his Sand Force, though, so that's fine. I go for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm now faster because I got rid of his ability, thankfully, or else I would have lost right there. Sandstorm subsides, and the burn comes, and he uses his Shadow Claw, and because of that burn, I survive and am able to get the rest off. Now, 2 of his Pokemon are crippled, and they're his 2 hard hitters. Tyranitar's a big hitter. Torterra's a huge hitter. He has some good hitters, but he doesn't have sweepers. Excadrill can be a huge sweeper. And he goes for the Shadow Claw again. It's still doing 30 damage, which isn't bad, but I know I can live. I'm taking stuff, so I'm just going to keep Calm Minding. That's my second one. We just want to be able to one-shot everything he has as best we can. So I think we go for one more Calm Mind here. Now he uses the Earthquake, and he's faster now. So I don't go for the Earthquake. I go for the Shadow Ball here, seeing he's getting kind of low. And we take out the Excadrill with that +2 Shadow Ball. Now Tyranitar is kind of scary. He's bringing back the sand to try and weaken me a bit again, because it was doing wonders before, and he has the Mega Tyranitar. Now this thing is pretty bulky, so we're going to be scared of it a little bit. And he uses the Crunch, which is going to do a good amount of damage. My defense falls. He loses his Sandstream ability, which doesn't really affect him too much. And I go for the Will-O-Wisp just because I'm going to cripple another Pokemon. That's his third Pokemon that's been burned. One is now down and two are burned. So Cofagrigus more than paid off for himself there. But the Tyranitar is still pretty bulky and kind of scary. So I'm going to send out my own Tyranitar here because I'm at full health still. And he wins the game because he's Mega, so he got a bit more speed. But he activates my weakness policy with Earthquake. And once Earthquake does that, I go for the Dragon Dance as well, boosting my speed as well, and my attack again to +3 and +1 speed apiece. And he's just slowly taking burn damage, which is good. And so I get my own Earthquake off here, and because it's +3, just sweeps him down. That crit really helps. It probably wouldn't have been a KO there if it wasn't for that crit. Brings up the Torterra. Pretty scary. I'm kind of scared. But at this point, I go for the Crunch, knowing that it'll be not resisted compared to Earthquake. Earthquake was going to be neutral for ground and resisted for the grass. And now here, Crunch as well. Once again, super effective. So Tyranitar, although he's not Mega, he's putting in a lot of work. A lot of work. And of course he sends out the Steelix. And at this point, the game is mine, so I just go for the Earthquake. And we go and we wipe him out. This Tyranitar, really strong. If he gets the chance to come out. And of course he brings out the camera up now. He uses the Protect just to stall out a turn, which is fine. But Tyranitar at this point just absolutely annihilates. Cofagrigus shut down anyone who could have really hurt the Tyranitar, and then Tyranitar comes in to just sweep in the end. So that was a battle, a great battle. I thought it was doubles at first. That's terrible of me. So that was a single battle. And it turned out pretty good, I guess. We ended up Cofagrigus being the MVP, crippling Golrock, crippling the Excadrill, and crippling the Mega Tyranitar, so that my Tyranitar could come in and just sweep through the rest of his tanks. So if you're interested, I do stream quite often. Links will be down below. I'm part of Team Victory Road, a fantastic group now. You should definitely check them all out. Amazing battlers, really skilled trainers. And that's it from me for today, and thanks for watching.